I come from a place where the music rings, the children sing, the panties fling. I do my thing. Yeah. I come from a place where the music rings, the children sing, the panties fling, the violins swing, and the church bells ding. Every note I bring makes the whole crowd cling. A skeleton string makes the whole hall zing.
Grand Line Bound, One Piece chapter 1183. This is where you want to be.
Nice.
Let's go. The cover page shows the Straw Hat Pirates being launched up to the sky by a giant elephant shooting water out of its trunk. Splash, baby. Quick correction, it's not a cover page, it's a color spread. Sorry.
You stupid.
I'm a little bit off today, guys. I'm working on this damn Enies Lobby arc review. I'm still cooking. I'm tired as you know what, but let's get to the damn chapter. The chapter starts off by showing Imu. Imu says to Ragnar that it has been waiting all this time for someone who could fight back and help him bring vengeance against the Great One. To me, this strongly implies that Imu was responsible for the untimely demise of Ragnar's owner/companion. Imu's like,
oh, okay, you've been waiting, huh? You've been waiting to get me back? Well, you ain't gonna get me back, you stupid fucking squirrel. Keep trying, bitch.
Now, Ragnar seems to confirm Imu's statement. Loki, on the other hand, has no goddamn idea what anybody's talking about. He's preoccupied by concerning himself with Imu. He's never seen someone be so resilient to his attacks. He's like, what the fuck is this person made out of? Imu then declares that since both Luffy and Loki cannot be corrupted to his side, then he'll just simply destroy them instead. If you can't beat them, then fuck them up instead, you know? Just like he did with someone named Dozan in the past. And I think Dozan was Ragnar's companion, the one I mentioned a few seconds ago. The will of Dozan? What? Now, Loki attacks with a move called Ragnar Jinheim, while Imu counters with a move called Sword of Wrath Graham, resulting in another massive explosion. In the western village, the Zazamuma grabs 7 children.
I smoke a Zaza, lean in a baba. Bitch, I got that white girl, like I'm Lady Gaga.
And Quilly considers this a suitable number. He's like, oh shit, 7 is better than 0. Let's go. And the Giants try to take them back, despite Chopper warning them that his blood transfusions for all of them are not finished yet. But they don't give a fuck, Chopper, okay? What good is life if you don't got your kids, okay? They all choose to accept death rather than hand their kids over. And you would know that, you little dumbass child. Nobody gives a fuck about your medical procedures. We got children to save. But thank you for trying, Chopper. Thank you. Let's continue on, though. Sanji arrives at the village, and he's about to join the battle, and he sees the chaos from afar. Now, meanwhile, Usopp and Brook have awoken from their little nap, and Usopp asks Brook why he ran off to fight Gunko by himself. We see Gunko being shown stuck in Ragnar's ice still. Usopp says that he had to go back him up because he felt that something was wrong, you know what I mean? He's like, bro, I kind of had a feeling you were going to need the god to aid you. That's why I joined, because you were going to be toast without me, Brookie. Now, Nami asks Brook if he knows Gunko, and if she's the enemy from his past. Brook states that Gunko is not an enemy to him, but he did not want to ever see her again. However, now he's filled with more confusion rather than anger, because if Gunko really is Princess Shruti, then she should at least look like she's 77. You know what I'm saying? Nami reasons that it must be a completely different person that he's thinking of then. But he explains that she was a princess of his homeland, but he lost contact with her when she traveled to Marijuana. That's what she got emutized, bro. They emutized her over there, man. Frankie runs up and reveals to everyone that Gunko is still stuck in the ice. And he asks if they could just leave her like that because, well, fuck her, that's why. Sorry, Brook. Okay? I know that's your little buddy from the past, but fuck her. Let's continue on. Brook then reveals to everyone that she was the one who unwrapped him from her arrows. And while doing so, she told him to run.
Run, bitch! Run!
Almost as if she knew him. which is why he's so fucking confused about her true identity. Now, right after Gunko told him to run, Imu then took back control of her, and she acted like a demon again. So the whole situation is confusing as fuck for Bone Kichi. Now, based on Gunko's earlier elitist behavior, followed by her trying to save Brook, and then followed by her fucking acting like a demon, Brook says it's almost like she has 3 different personalities that are existing in her body. Nami suggests that it must be a sign that she's being controlled then. Something Brook is inclined to believe as well after seeing their giant allies be turned into fucking demons, aka Dory and Bragi. Of course, Jinbei states that Brook needs to make a decision on whether Gunko lives or dies very soon. But to better explain his predicament, Brook decides to tell his crew about his life before becoming a pirate. It's flashback time, baby. Let's go. You see, long ago, he lived in a kingdom called Esperia. According to him, this jovial place no longer exists. Now, shout out to my motherfucking boy, Lucas.
Smokey! My boy, my brother, my dude, my guy.
Who's been catching W after fucking W this year, man. He caught one with the whole predicting the whole deal with the devil with Emu fucking almost 2 years before it happened, you know? And like, Lucas, if you're listening, bro, you need to slow down because it's going to get to the point where you're going to become like Ghost Train, where I'm just not going to watch your shit because I don't want to be fucking spoiled. So just slow it down, fella. Knowing him, he's like, no, motherfucker, I can't. I love that motherfucker, man. But anyway, I bring him up because he was the one that surmised that this country possibly does exist, but he just goes by a different name. Thriller Bark, baby. I'm gonna link his TikTok. Go fucking check that shit out, okay? I'm not even gonna fucking explain it. Go check his shit out. But yeah, Speria becomes Thriller Bark. But let's continue on, goddammit. Brook described the place as a place filled with music, with many different shops dedicated to making all sorts of instruments. Now back then, Brook was the leader of the raider squad of Esperia's battle convoy, and he was very close to Shuri, the kingdom's princess. He also had deep feelings for her mama. He wanted to bone Kichi that. Queen Candle. Even though she was already married to the king Reuven, he didn't give a fuck. Shit.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
I love how Reuven's name appears to be an abbreviation of the great Beethoven's name. Ludwig van Rudven, Ludwin. It plays to the whole musical aspect of Esperia. Now, humorously, Reuven notices Brook's love towards his wife, which led him to making half-jokingly threats to Brook. I'm gonna fucking have your ass assassinated. Keep lusting over my chick, bro. But to diffuse the situation and add more levity, Shuri asks Brook if she could marry him once she grows up. But he ends up turning her down because, she's still a snotty-nosed kid, bro. He's like, bro, nah. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Now, this would annoy King Reuven. He's like, bro, you don't want to marry my daughter? You want to marry my wife, but you don't want to marry my daughter? The whole conversation is bizarre, honestly. It's fucking bizarre. But anyway, during this unusual banter, a soldier comes in to inform Reuben that a gang on horseback was riding through the town, and the battle convoy did not have enough men to fight him off for now. Reuben asked the soldier what the invaders want. The king was told that they seemed to be after Candel, which made Reuben realize that the invaders were members of the Mulan family, a local mafia organization. They conspired to capture the queen for their leader, Don Mulan. Now, currently, at that moment, Candel was at the opera house with her Denden Mushi on silent. You know what I'm saying? She's enjoying the tunes, baby. So that just meant that they had no way of contacting her about the danger she was in. Naturally, the king and Princess Shuri begged Brook to do something to save her. However, Brook expressed no worries for 2 reasons. The first being that Candel could fend for herself. She's a fucking badass, bro. Don't worry about her. The second being that Brook actually encountered these gangsters earlier, and he already cut them with his quick draw style technique. He's like, very particular. I cut those motherfuckers earlier. Oh well. And after saying all this, all of the gangsters collapse right outside. And I've gotta fucking say, never did I think my love for Brook would grow anymore. But god damn, man, that's the fucking flyest fucking thing ever. We haven't even seen Zoro do shit like this. This motherfucker cut them so fast it took them what? Fuck, I don't know how long in between? Like fucking an hour, several hours before they noticed? What? Smooth criminal you are, brother. That's fucking dope, man. But anyway, I digress. I'm sorry. Afterwards, Kendall leaves the opera house as everyone cheers for both her and Brooke's actions while taking the gangsters down. Well, Kendall really didn't do shit. Let's be real. It was mostly Brooke. But it's revealed that Esperia had 2 glowing stars. The first being Humming Brooke, master of the quick slash, or the swift slash, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The second star being Candel, the current queen, and the battle convoy's former captain. Now, both of these esteemed luminaries were particularly known for being badasses, but their real accomplishment was being subscribers of the Grand Line Bound channel. That's where they really shined. Let's fucking go!
Yeah. I come from a place where the music rings, the children sing, the panties fling. I do my thing. Yeah. I come from a place where the music rings, the children sing, the panties fling, the violins swing, and the church bells ding. Every note I bring makes the whole crowd cling. A skeleton string makes the whole hall zing. Long live Smokey. Long live Smokey and the Soul King.